Team, Clint here from Elite Training Facility, home of Better Body Exchange. We are on location at the Comfort Inn just outside the Pearson International Airport. Today, we are flying to Cancun to go to the TRS Coral just outside Cancun. Raul, we're coming to see you. I'm here with Dorothy. We're going to show you how you can travel with your fitness. I have my fitness demon bands in, multiple weights. We are ready to go. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. We're going to start with a warm-up, a sumo squat, feet wide, band just above the knees, shoulders back, chest broad. We're going to squat. Push the knees outward. Let's go. I like to demonstrate and I like to travel with fitness. This is a good way to get your fitness in. These are lightweight. The fitness demon bands come in multiple weights from black right through to yellow in order of resistance. And it's just a matter of bringing them with you, toss them in your suitcase, and performing your fitness just like you would if you were in town, at home, and working. Inhale down, exhale up. Weight in the heels. Mostly speaking, we will be performing 1-minute sets of each of these exercises. In a second, we're going to go onto the floor. Remember your breathing. Right down. One more. That's a minute. We're going to come down. Dorothy's going to face one way. I'm going to face the other way. On our back, we're going to do a bridge. Feet close to the butt. Legs wide, knees out. Hips up and down. Up and down. Try not to let the hips rest at the bottom. Light little tap. I like being on my heels for this because it just makes it a little bit tougher. Oh yes. And make sure you pull the knees outward. It just gives you that extra resistance pull in using the booty bands. You can speed things up. You can slow things down. Relax the head. Remember your breathing. Oh yes. Can you feel those glutes, Dorothy?
Ow.
Yes. I'm speeding up a little bit. Trying to kick it all the way up. All the way up. And done. Very nice. Now we're going on to our side. We're going to do clowns. So you can place your head in your hand like this, or you can sort of cradle it on the floor. Your feet are stacked, and all you're going to do, keep the knee tight to the floor, up and over. Up and over. Try and open the legs as wide as you can. Sort of like a clamshell, just before you snatch out the pearl.
No pearl snatching.
No pearl snatching. I always find I'm weak at this. I'm using the tightest resistance band. Dorothy's in a mid-level. Green is mid.
This happens to be my favorite color.
Yes, it is Dorothy's favorite color. Exhale and inhale. Really try and squeeze. Now before we go on to the next exercise, or rather the other side, we are going to go back to some ab work. We're going to come onto our back, give the clowns a rest before we turn it around to the other side, and we're going to do a reverse crunch. Knees at 90 degrees, curl it in, thrust it up. Curl it in, thrust it up. You don't have to do the hip thrust. I also like bracing my fingertips on the floor. This will keep us from rolling over. Watch your breathing, nice and controlled. Last one. And back to clams on the other side. So brace your body, cradle your head, stack the legs. I like to brace my hand right here. That will help keep me tight with that knee on the floor. As you can see, my range of motion is limited. Exhale up, inhale down. It's very important to schedule your fitness on vacation just like you would as you're going through your day-to-day life. Because you're probably going to eat a little worse than you normally would, you can at least get your fitness in. And it doesn't have to be long, team. Half an hour, 45 minutes. You could do this in your hotel room, when you travel for business, or you can do it on vacation. Find a little spot in a park on the grounds of your resort. Wherever you can get it in, you get it in. Last one. Very nice. And we're going to go back to our legs, and we're going to keep them on our thighs. We're going to go into a sissy squat. Back to a squatting position, feet together, hands on hips, and we're going to just squat down. It's almost like a blocked feet squat.
My hair's still okay?
Your hair looks fabulous, dear. How far down can you go in a squat? You can go to where you feel comfortable. The main thing is to pull the knees back, make sure the knees are not coming past the toes. In a sissy squat, your knees will generally meet the toe. Weights in the heel at all times. Nice and strong. We're going to go into a little bit of upper body work. We'll have to go lighter bands for the upper body. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one, hold. Good. Now take the bands off your thigh. I am going to a red band for my upright row. Dorothy's going yellow. We're going to position it just under the foot. Let's go into a stagger step, row stand. Shoulders back, chest proud, lifting with the elbows to the shoulder. You can have a slight lean forward. Make sure the shoulders are back, the head is up. We're exhaling as we bring it up, inhale as we bring it down. I like to get a tight little squeeze in my triceps at the bottom end. Shoulders back. Think formation. Your toes, both toes should be pointing straight forward. The weight's on that front heel. So I'm using red, which is a little bit heavier than yellow, not much. And the reason is I need that full resistance to be able to bring it up higher. So I need a longer and more flexible strap. That's going to challenge the deltoids. Now, from here, we're going to go into a bicep curl. We're going to go opposite hand. Now you can keep that stagger stance, or you can tighten up, feet together. Opposite hand, then the foot underneath. I like to brace myself back. Dorothy's going into stagger step. By bringing the knee down, and she is going to make the resistance a little bit easier for her, but it's also going to make it tougher on the legs. Whereas I'm putting all my effort onto the arm and the bicep, trying to reach it up higher. Reaching across to that opposite shoulder. Notice the elbow is nice and tight to the body. Exhale up. Notice also that when my arm is behind my back, it braces myself so that I get that good, tight form. It's all about form, It's all about posture. It's all about defining the body and working the body. Do not think this is easy, team. You will start to feel those biceps really straining. Dorothy and I have been very tight on eating for success in the last month. We reached our vacation weight, our vacation goal weight, so now we can enjoy ourselves. Looking forward to that first margarita. Our flight leaves Pearson in about 3 hours time. Hold. We're going to switch sides. Start off with that upright row. Stagger step one more time. Shoulders back, chest proud, and toes pointed. Lead with the elbows. Lead with those elbows. Get the tricep flex at the bottom end. Keep the hands close to the body. And watch your breathing. Exhale up, inhale down. You always exhale on exertion. In weight training, so if it's a push motion, you'd exhale on the push. If it's a pull motion, you'd exhale on the pull. Always exhale on exertion. Here I'm pulling, so I'm exhaling up, inhaling down. I'm also flexing my abs right now, because if you can get that abdominal flex at any time during any exercise, why not? It's about full body, it's about health, it's about aesthetics, and it's about feeling fantastic. Last one, hold, opposite hand. Going across the body, right up. Elbow tight, I'm bracing my back again, nice and strong. Ooh, very nice. Next up, you have to go to my favorite, push-ups. Dorothy's favorite, no doubt. I'm going to be on my toes. Dorothy will be on her knees for her push-up. Reach. The great thing about booty bands for push-ups, if you put them on your wrists, it will be low to the ground. And then you can go for a wide push-up to bring the resistance across the body in your push-up. So it's a little added nuance. And then as you do that, it also helps you target range of motion, because you're going to go down till the chest touches the band. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Now, I'm going to use black, and I'm going to put it on my wrist. Then I'm going to get in push-up position. I'm going to put my hands on the floor. Now I'm going to spread my arms wide. I like the eyes looking forward. Keep the spine in line. On your toes. We're going to do 20 repetitions. Nice tight core, nice tight plank. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the heels. Ready, set, and 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now, we're going to go into our triceps. We're going to go light again for this one. I'm going to go red. Dorothy's going yellow. The best way to secure this is behind the back, like so. And then you hook the elbow, and you're going to bring the elbow up above the shoulder, and that band's going to be Don't let it slip. Band's gonna be nice and tight. Then you're gonna keep, no! Red band down, red band down. Elbow nice and tight. I like feet together. You're gonna extend it straight. Keep the elbow close to the head. Try and keep the head up. We have a tendency of looking down when we train. So you always want to try and keep that head up as much as possible. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Full extension. You can see as I begin to struggle, I usually start looking downward. And so I have to consciously look up. Ooh, I'm feeling that. Last one. Hold. Good. I'm going to switch sides. Immediately switch sides. And come back. Elbow tight. And kick it up and down. Up and down. Very good. Very good. And pulling my elbow in a little more. And bring my hand back behind my head. Looking for me the other direction. I'm holding myself. Trying to get a full range of motion. Right down and right up. Feeling that now. Almost there. Last one. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, feeling good, feeling tight. Now, I'm going to go into blue for my chest press. We're going to hold this much the same way that we held the triceps. Make sure the band is under the fist. So you got a straight line there from the fist through to the band. Elbows going to be wide, hands more or less at the shoulder. Going to punch it forward. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, feeling that, 7, feel it, Dorothy, 6,
Can't talk.
5,
Breathe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Same deal. Elbow wide. This one feels a little more awkward to me. 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now, we're going to do a scapular pull. The scapular pull, we're going to use the serratus, which is muscle, which is right under the chest, and it wraps around and it goes to your scapula and attaches to the scapula right in the middle there. It's an often neglected muscle group that really pulls the shoulders. As all of us are working on computers all the time, it's nice to get that good posture, that good form. So elbows are going to be slightly bent in front. I'm going to go blue, slightly bent. And all I'm going to do, squeeze the shoulder blades back and behind. So I'm squeezing my scapula together. Sticking the chest down as I do so. Just think of pinching the shoulder blades together. This is a great corrective exercise. I'm not doing many of these because I find it tires rapidly, especially in combination with that chest press we just did. Last one. Oh, ooh, that feels good. Now we're going to go to a lighter band. I'm going to go red, Dorothy's sticking with yellow. We're going to do a rotator. Most common injury is a rotator injury. This is a great physio exercise. Elbows in tight, and we're going to rotate our shoulder blades, our deltoids, to try and kick the bends back and behind us. Keep the elbows in tight, Dorothy. They're straight. Elbows have to be close to the body. So you don't want the elbows to come out. You want them to keep tight and just put resistance. You're almost pushing in with the elbows as you pull the band apart. It's a very limited range of motion, and it's a very personal range of motion. Some people can go very far with their rotation. Others, it's only a few inches. Keep the chest out, squeeze. Chest out, squeeze. Oh yes. Feeling good. We're already about 23 minutes into the workout. We're going to do some abs and ass coming up. Yes, abs and ass. One more. There, good. Now, let's go into a deadlift. Let's finish these off on our toes. I'm going heavy. We're doing a Romanian deadlift, meaning that it's more of a hip hinge than a squat. The key move to a deadlift is to push the butt back and out as you lower, feeling the hamstrings through to the glutes. So you're hip hinging, pushing the butt back, keeping the back flat, spine nicely aligned. And to add weight to this, I just grab my band nice and tight, shoulders back, chest proud, stick the butt out, whoops, slipped as I'm moving, whoa, and it's almost
Stop wiggling around.
It's almost like you're mooning somebody behind you. Sorry, Dorothy. I don't mean to be offensive. And try and bring the arms as close to the floor as you can. Really feel that hamstring stretching the glute right through and into it. Nice and tight, nice and strong. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Ooh. This is the fitness facility at the Comfort Inn at Pearson International. As you can see, we're quite fortunate in that we have it to ourselves. Unfortunately, that's indicative of society. You have a pretty nice setup here. It's a nice clean gym. They have enough that you can do a full body workout with the universal gym directly behind me. Right directly in front of me now is an exercise bike and an elliptical. Nobody's using them. But I did see people down in the lobby
Breakfast is open.
Yes, getting coffee and muffins. Don't kid yourself, team. Muffins are essentially cake. They are not a healthy food. Even homemade muffins. We're going to go for a little bit longer for this one. Big muscle group. Big work. at the back, I'm actually aiming for around 2 minutes of this because we get to lay down next. So I may as well work the big muscles right now. And then we're going to go into some adductors and abductors. Get to lay down, just relax, cradle the head. Almost there. We're about 10 seconds left. Good. One more. And hold. Good. Now, onto the floor. We're going to do some adductors. So, let us go into red. Dorothy's going to stick with yellow. I'm going to put these on my ankles. Again, as with the clams, I find this very difficult. I'm not very good with my adductors or abductors. I'm just going to try and keep my heel on the floor, keep resistance, and go up as far as I can and down. Up as far as I can and down. Now if you try different positions with the foot, you'll feel different little nuances to the muscle work. You can even point that toe down. You notice if I point my toe down, my range of motion isn't nearly as good. The knees are always tight and straight. Now if I straighten it out and I'll twist, I can go up a little bit higher. And holy cow, I can feel that. Right through there. My quads are even feeling it. And done. Other side. Immediately flip over. Cradle the head. Try not to strain and resistance. Up and down. Remember your breathing. I'm even weaker on this side. Trying toe down. Different feel. Try the toe up. Different feel. Knees always tight and straight. Tight and straight. Keep that heel on the floor. Tight. Flex the knees. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Last one. And done. Excellent. Now we're going to put the band onto our toes. We're going to lay flat. And we're going to do a hip flexor. Bring the heels off. Knee in and out. In and out. Good. Try and really kick that knee in. Kick the knee in. Oh, I can feel my hip flexors. Oh, yes. Can you feel that, Dorothy?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Another 20 seconds and we switch sides. 10 seconds and we switch sides. And switch sides. Put your hands on your hips. Keep the head down. Heel in.
Now you can see Clint's keeping his legs straight on the ground. I tend to keep my knee bent a little bit. If you have lower back issues and you find that's too much pressure with the legs straight, just bend that knee a little bit and relieve that pressure.
Valid point. Dorothy, being a registered massage therapist, really knows how to protect the back. How often do you get people with back problems?
Every day.
Fortunately, I've never had a back issue. Part of it is form, part of it is knowing your body, knowing your limitations, and done. Very nice. Now I'm going to go a little bit heavier. We're going to add some rows into this. I'm going to go into the black band. I'm going to hook it on my heels or on the bottom of my foot. Now I'm going to go into a V. Dorothy's going to keep her body on the floor and she's going to do a sit-up in a row. So a sit-up in a row would be up and pull. All the way down, up and pull. I'm going to try a V boat holding row in and out. Just taxes my abs just a little bit. My legs are straight. My abs are engaged. If you ever tire, just bring the feet down. You can do a row like so. Or you can add, as Dorothy, the sit-up with the row. Sit up with the row. Or you can continue with your V row. All right, and done. Now we're going to go a little bit lighter. So Dorothy's going to go into the yellow. We're going to show you two variations of this. This is going to be a V knees. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down. Dorothy's going to have her feet on the ground and her arms straight up above the head. She can have a slight bend in the knees if she wants. You're going to come up behind the head, squeeze behind you, lead with the elbows back down, up, squeeze, and back down, up, squeeze, and back down. The other way of doing this that I'll demonstrate, feet off the floor, knees in, find your balance point. Knees in, find your balance point. Knees in, find your balance point. Oh. Now when I begin to tire, I'm just going to set my feet on the floor and I'm going to continue. Very nice. Looking forward to the TRS. Carl. TRS stands for the Royal Suites. Raul, we're going to see you very, very soon. We're going to finish off with some push-ups. 20 more push-ups done. That will be a 35-minute workout to show you what we can do when we're on vacation. I'm sweating. I need a shower. Now on the wrist, I'm going to go wide. Feel the resistance pulling me inwards. Eyes looking forward. Chest to the band. And 20, 19, 18, 17.
Oh my God, I got a shake going on in my arms.
16, 15, yes, 14. Good sign. 13.
I'm gonna need a
12,
straw for my drink.
11, 10, 9, and environmentally sound straw. 7, 6.
Yes, I do bring my own reusable
5,
straws.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
That is traveling with fitness brought to you by Elite Training Facility, home a better body exchange. My name's Clint Sinding. This is my beautiful wife, Dorothy. Guys, we'll see you soon.
Cheers.